Hello, hello, and welcome back to Minotaur Hotel. I am having troubles opening this bottle of water. Got it. Now I won't die during reading, I guess. So we're still here with Wolf-chan, still trying to be recruited. I don't know. It's cute. I really liked the last episode. Luke is great. Goodest boy. Yeah. With their feathered friend withdrawal. Wait. With their feathered friend's withdrawal, that says. I got there. The tense atmosphere reasserts itself in seconds. The ruffled remnants, ruminates eyes, fill with inquisitorial suspicion. That's how many thesauruses do you think they used when making this game? I'm guessing 0, and that they're just a literary whiz. Doubtlessly born of countless years of ill fortune. He sees the old wolf for what he is, rather than what he could be, a predator, rather than a friend. Friend? Okay. The wolf cannot return the upright, undulate suspicion on equal grounds, but the fact remains that he came to harm at the other's hand unprovoked. This is what he has come to expect of the bullman, whatever the catbird's affectionate affiliations with it. He tries his best to look non-threatening while he waits. Come on, here. The craven cowman winces as Luke forces a strip of uncooked bacon into his hand. A puzzlement appears on his face, only to be immediately supplanted by disbelief and then acceptance. Both of them know there is no quicker way to verify the truth of the Birdman's story than to put it to the test, even if it means that the bull must endure a moment's risk. You expect me to feed him? If he bites anyone, I'll take him out of the hotel myself. I'm sure I can find some nice place, somewhere to turn him loose. The bovine bips. Shoes? What? Biped? What? No. What is this? What is this phrase? Here I am trying to be like professional and just read the thing. Biped. Biped, an animal that uses 2 legs to walk. Isn't that bipedal? Why do we have a shortened version of the word means the same thing? This is stupid. I didn't click the thing because you all don't deserve it today. Love you. And the little lizards away from his legs and shrink into a squat, holding the piece of pork as far from his body as possible. Fearful, he starts to turn his head from the wolf's direction, as though expecting to lose his fingers. Meanwhile, the kobolds continue to cower behind the steep, wide back. The wolf pods forward, no more eager to get within reach than his assailant is, but snatches the piece of bacon without delay. As he did before, he licks the residual grease from his new companion's fingers before snuffling peaceably at the flesh of his palm. The bullman's gaze returns to his wayward soul. Okay. And he lets out a deep exhale as he pulls his arm back towards his chest. The wolf sits still, a small victory in itself. He will tolerate this creature's presence as long as there are no further incidences. See, what'd I tell you? No harm, no foul. It's funny, because I'm a bird. All right, I suppose he can stay. Once I've talked this over with Master Anon. You ain't gonna regret it, I promise. Dogs are smart, you know. So long as we keep feeding them, I'm willing to bet we could even train him to work for us. Might not be much use down in the old basement, but he's probably good at, has got a good nose for danger. He'll be our canary in the coal mine if you send him out to the valley with a team. Content that their protector has been left unharmed, the kobolds sneak out from behind the bull's bulk, while he and Luke begin working out the logistics of caring for the wolf. Before either can speak a word of warning, they begin their adventure, scrambling over one another for the chance to interact with the hotel's new pet dog. Puppy. Me first. I want to pet him. No, me. Thankfully, before their rambunctious little reptiles can get too far ahead of themselves, the catbird intercedes as the wolf backs off. Luke catches one kobold by the collar and clotheslines the others to his chest with his free arm. Oh, no you don't. You're gonna scare him off with your rush in like that. You gotta let him come to you. Here, let me get another piece of bacon. Y'all can each feed him a little chunk and see where it leads. Okay, Luke goes to get another piece of meat for the kobolds to feed their new pet, while the cow begins murmuring to himself, lost in thought. As the wolf accepts each bit of food and licks the giggling lizards clean in turn, his eyes watch his prey turn packmate, appraising every move as the bullman paces back and forth. I will have to put a sign up to ensure no one takes issue with him being here. On second thought, it might be better to mention him directly to the guests. There is a practice ease in its hoofbeats with the return to routine, as though his heartbeat were played out in every step. Then at least he looks at the wolf, and though his eyes still carry a tinge of suspicion, his trial with the newest arrival is over. His face has softened from the paralytic terror with which he once regarded the animal, leaving only the mien of a seasoned host. There is no experience upon which the wolf may learn to help him navigate through what remains of the morning, but even so he meets the undulating gaze without judgment. The catbird's generosity revealed that he accepts both parties as members of his pack, and the wolf in turn vows to hold on to that same spirit. I know you cannot understand me, but this place is a home for the lost. And if you are one among the numbers, then well, welcome to our establishment, Wolf. Should have called him Mr. Wolf, would have been cute. A home really is all that you were after, wasn't it? Wolf lets out a content yawn, and then a single quiet bark. Wolf has joined your staff. Oh my god. That only took 8 episodes, didn't it? Oh my god. Idle. We will manage team. How do things? Whoa. Used to find artifacts that improve. Huh. Yeah, no one on tech, that's unfortunate. Who has the highest tech? You have 2. You have 2. mean, we can do this for now. Till we get Robert all done. Yeah. Okay. Ah, okay. You obtain a clay tablet narrating an intervention from the curse. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. We will hug him. We will hug the good boy. Oh yeah, that whole thing. Wait. Oh, okay. Just as you turn and run back to the hotel, you catch sight of Argos throwing something to his side before slithering away. The creature's hooves dig into the ground, and it bellows again, but it does not charge just yet. Only once you've crossed the hotel's threshold and turned around again, do you hear at last hooves trampling the soil, a bellow, a hiss. The monster bulks before crashing into front legs down, onto Asterion's pelt. Oh, Argos's pelt, yes. And when you look upward, you find the snake coiled around the shoulders of a tall god, wearing a winged cap and sandals. The monster's bulk and stomps at the pelt again, then tries to dig at it with its horns. Argos opens his mouth, as if to yell out a command before his voice rings out. You can already anticipate it. You almost killed me, wretched, imbecile, he would say. And that's my heirloom, a sacred object used in the god's worship. That's what one would expect from the foreman. But the creature's bellowing drowns out his treacherous hiss. He is weak and powerless before this thing. Away, you wretched thing! Begone! The thing turns towards you and then tilts its head left and right to get a good look at this mortal who would command it. It paws at the dirt, as if preparing to charge, but then something shifts in its eyes, thirst for violence given way to a bitter obedience. The creature looks up to the pelt and, one can hope, realizes the futility of its efforts. It turns around and, still looking back at you, disappears into the valley. You can come down now, Argos. The thing is gone. Are you okay? The snake offers no response, so you approach the statue and look up at him. Argos? It almost caught me. If I was just an inch to the left, it would have gored out my eye. Geez, are you injured? No, but I feel lightheaded. Get down here. You might be having some kind of reaction. I'll make some water for you. Drink it. The foreman clings to the statue, even as he drops down from it, not unlike a child trying to climb down from a tall tree. Dazed as he is, he displays no concern for his self-image. He dips his snout right into the bowl of water you summon and takes shy, rhythmic gulps. His eyes are red and his cheeks are streaked with tears. Every dozen or so gulps, he stops to breathe, rub his dripping nose, and lets out another sob. I don't like this. Getting attacked by a monster out to torture you? I don't want to kick you while you're down, but now you've had a taste of what Asterion must have gone through. That's not. The pelt. I have to find it. The foreman searches around to the foot of the statue. There it lies, intact, albeit marred by a few hoof steps. I should go, before the effigy comes back and puts both of us at risk again. Good night, my lord. May your sleep be restful, and your reign long. Without looking back at you, he slithers off into the night. Okay, yeah. We didn't find a lot of raw material, did we? That's fine. Oh. Oh. Game over. Okay. Okay. Ah. We do hug friend. No choice. Oh hey, Hinterland. Oh hey, Hinterland. Okay, I'm putting a save here. Okay? Don't look at those dates. Oh, and here we are again. You know, I've always thought that telling stories, when we record and pass them on, is part of what makes recursion a thing. It's an inherent property of life, you see. On the same level as time, only ever going forward. Or entropy, be it at the end of all things, being the ultimate fate of everything. But even if recursion didn't exist at all, the stories alone would enthrall us just the same, because it is just as much a feature of our minds as it is a law of nature. Humanity seeks out the patterns in the web of life. By extension, we who share a bond with humanity do the same. And so, here we are here. And telling these stories, maybe dreaming of a happier end this time. You don't mind if I light up a cigarette, do you? Anyway, this is just like the ancients used to do, you know, and tell the same stories from memory, with a lyre player giving it rhythm, and changing a line here or there, as we get ourselves drunk. But if you want, I can give you the short version. We can skip all of the long car rides with me and Oscar, and talking about my lousy times in high school and my sorry family life. Get straight to the chase. It'd be quick, but it won't reveal anything you didn't know already. And I've got the impression we left a few stones unturned. Or we can take our time and let you pick my brain all over again, exploring every nook and cranny of that literal hellhole. It's up to you. Me, I've got all the time in the world. No, we're gonna do it all over again. All right then, you're the boss. Okay, we do it. Read the Hinterlands tutorial. No, I don't need tutorials. Do I? Wait. If we want to get him clothes, we have to go to the tailor place, right? Whoops, give me a... Oh, they're not going to do the thing? Okay. Okay. Oh, anthill. If you traveled eastward for about 10 minutes, starting from Drowned Tapir. Yes, you would find the hinterland's greatest tourist attraction. Or at least, that's what my grandpa used to tell me. It was called the Anthill, a hole in the ground about 3 meters in diameter that served as the main entrance to a giant underground ant complex that, it was said, encompassed at least 25% of the hinterlands. My detective's intuition told me nothing like that could ever be natural in origin. There had to be something to it, and I hoped we could find a clue about the hotel there. Storm, however, was not quite on board with my plan. As soon as we approached the anthill, he got salty.
Why are we here?
I remember my grandpa saying a thing or two about the big anthill, and I got the feeling that might be something of value here.
Dude, no. It's just an anthill.
Then why do people say it's the hinterland's main tourist attraction?
Because there's nothing better than this shitty place. It's either this or that weird salt cave by the scummy pond. The kids come here after school to throw rocks and pee on the ants. That's all there is to it.
That can't be right. Surely this place holds some value. Maybe there are ghosts around or something.
No, listen. There's nothing here. It's just the big anthill. This is just a waste of time.
We are already here, so I might as well make sure. I'll investigate a bit. Okay, I'm going to end the part here. So next time we will have fun anthill adventures. I'll see you around, everyone.